Hey everyone, and welcome to Robbie's Backstage Bants. Today I am joined by the lovely Barney, who is currently in Bonnie and Clyde. Would you like to give yourself a proper introduction, say who you are, say who you play?
Sure. My name's Barney. I'm in Bonnie and Clyde. I play Archie and Bud usually, and then I'm alternate Clyde, so I'm on twice a week. I'm on Wednesday evenings and Saturday matinees.
Last night.
Yeah, I was on last night. Yeah, it was good. That was my second show in, so the
Oh,
first one's always a
fantastic.
bit scary because you just have to hope nothing goes wrong. But that one I managed to enjoy it a bit. So yeah, it was good fun.
My first question for you today is what is the journey of how you got to where you are today?
In terms of the show,
In terms of the show, in terms of training as well.
okay. Well, I came to musical theatre like late teens. I'd always known about it and seen a lot of musicals. My parents were into them and stuff, but I'd
Hmm.
never really been involved in musicals as such. And then, yeah, my friend asked me to be in an Amdram version of Miss Saigon when I was about 17. And at that point, I didn't realize you could go to drama school. I thought it was you could just go to uni to do academic stuff.
Yeah.
Um, so he was like, I was a bit of a loose end with what I wanted to do with my life kind of thing. And he said, why don't you try auditioning for drama schools and stuff? So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll have a go. Didn't get in anywhere for in London, didn't get in anywhere.
Yeah.
And then I had one more option, which was the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland in Glasgow. So I auditioned up there and then I got put on a reserve list for there. So I wasn't in initially.
Yeah.
And then at 2 weeks' notice, they said someone had dropped out, so there was a place available if I wanted to go. So I moved up to Glasgow quick time, and went to that school. And all I can say to anyone listening or watching is, if you're going to audition, I landed on my feet getting in there. Um, the facilities are amazing. There's like 16, 17 people in your class, so you get loads of one-on-one attention. It's really big on acting. Um, so yeah, all I can say is don't worry about it not being in London or anything like that. If you're going to audition, make sure that's on your list of places to audition.
Amazing. And like I've been auditioning this year, which is
Oh, cool.
exciting and scary, and I'm freezing again.
Yeah.
But that's great. Now on to Bonnie and Clyde. I'm gonna see if I can fix what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. It keeps freezing. Um,
Yeah.
Now you started at the arts. Um,
Yeah.
how was rehearsals for that?
Rehearsals for that was really good. Um, we only had 3 weeks at the Arts. Um, so the principal cast rehearsed a week before us, and then we rehearsed for 3 weeks. And the director, Nick Winston, absolute legend. So yeah, the whole thing was really chill. Um, and everyone worked together. There was no hierarchies, any such. Everyone was in it together. We just made a show and cracked on with it, and it was good vibes. It was really chill. It was really nice.
Good. That's really nice. Now we already know it's popular, but what was the audience response to those first shows, and how do you feel about that?
It was crazy. The audience response was crazy because I don't know if you were the same, but I know when I was at drama school, it was like you listen to the Broadway cast album, and you're like, these songs are amazing, but
Yeah,
it just felt like something that was never really going to happen over here or anything. So obviously, us as a cast getting the audition through, we were all absolutely stoked to audition for it and be in it. And then I think the audience response to seeing it was exactly how we all felt. Like it was crazy. Everyone went wild for it. We were going wild for it. So yeah, I think everyone was just glad to see it on a London stage.
absolutely. I know. I haven't even been to see it yet. I need to. It's on the
Yeah,
top of my
come.
list. I'm desperate to see it, so I'm going to try
Yeah,
and get
you have
myself
to.
down to London and come and see you all
Yeah,
hopefully soon. Um,
yeah, hopefully.
but obviously the main question: how
hmm
did you feel the first time you went on as Clyde?
so the first time I went on as Clyde was pretty crazy because Jordan got taken ill just after the song God's Arms.
Oh,
And the next song is Raise a Little Hell. And we'd done rehearsals and stuff, so I like kind of knew what I was doing. But yeah, I was just in the dressing room and they were like, by the way, you need to get into Clyde costume. You've got to go on now. So, I mean, that's your job. That's what you're getting paid to do. So
Yeah.
you just knuckle down, get your costume on, and get on with it. But yeah, that doing stuff like that is always so exciting because the audience are on edge. You're on edge.
Mm.
The audience are obviously supporting you to do well. You're full of adrenaline. It's so exciting. And then Act 2 was a bit of a shambles because we hadn't rehearsed it as much, but it's fine. We got through
It's
it.
all right.
Yeah, exactly. It was really fun.
Yeah, I bet it was. Now, that is the worst time to be thrown on.
Yeah.
Right before Raise a Little Hell, of all songs.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. I mean, luckily that's a song that I audition with all the time, so
Yeah.
it wasn't like a song that I'd never done. I knew my way through it, but yeah, it was exciting. It's definitely exciting and
Oh, I
scary.
bet the adrenaline pulled you through that. That must have been
Yeah, it was
crazy.
awesome. It was really fun.
Absolutely. Now, how did you learn the Clyde track? Because obviously you learned it alongside your normal track in the show. How did you do that?
So people have different ways of doing it. Some people like to write everything down, like Clyde enters here and does this, that. That doesn't really work for me. So I literally just sit and watch it. I just watch everything and make sure I'm in the room whilst people are working. And then obviously I have my own thoughts of how I do it and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, I find just watching it and kind of running through it all in my head as if I was rehearsing it seems to work for me. And then you obviously have rehearsals with the resident director, and then anything that you've missed, they've got a map of the show and they'll say, oh, he doesn't enter from here, he enters from up here, and
Yeah.
make sure you don't get hit by the slider at this point and stuff like that. So yeah, it's always a bit of a team effort to make sure people know what they're doing.
Yeah. Which is it's nice. It's nice that you've got that team element. And I think,
Yeah,
the Arts was a great place, probably for Bonnie and Clyde to start out. And obviously now it's
absolutely.
moved on and it's got a bigger home.
Yeah.
But just before that, we got the news of the What's on Stage Awards, which was
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. You guys won Best New Musical.
Yeah, and that's purely because of the fan base and people who love the show. They voted
Yeah.
for us. So yeah, we'll be always eternally grateful to that fan base of people and the viewers who come see the show because we literally wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Absolutely. And the show's got quite a big fan base as well,
Mm-hmm.
which is really great. It's nice to see shows getting big fan bases like that because obviously
Yeah,
everyone knows Six has got a massive fan base, but it's nice to see other shows getting that sort of same treatment, which is lovely.
absolutely. Yeah, it's
Definitely.
really
Now,
nice.
obviously, you've moved on to the Garrick now.
Uh-huh.
Um, were rehearsals any different?
Um, they were a little bit different because we had some new cast members and stuff.
Absolutely.
So obviously the focus was on getting them comfortable and getting them into the show rather than so much the returning people. I mean, obviously there was a bit of a freshen up for anyone who's returned and like maybe new ideas and new takes on things. Um, but yeah, rehearsals again was really chill, really great. A team effort to get it all done, and the new cast members obviously have their own ideas of characters. And it changes the show for the better. And yeah, now we're open at the Garrick.
Absolutely. And that's a great thing for the show itself. But it's strictly 11-week run, yeah?
It
11
is,
weeks.
yeah, until the 20th of May.
20th of May. So if you're gonna go now.
Exactly.
Do you have a favorite song to perform as Clyde?
Um, yeah, I've got two. My I love When I Drive, just
Mm,
because it's just such a good song, and also it kind of gets me any anxiety I have or any adrenaline I have, I can get out in that song,
yeah.
and then it kind of like settles me down a bit. And I also really love doing Bonnie because it's
Yeah.
kind of the only song that Clyde gets to do that is you can kind of take it your own pace, put your own spin on it every time you do it because you're playing it on the ukulele.
Yeah.
So it just feels quite free and quite relaxing. And yeah, I just really like singing that song. It's proper
Yeah, it's nice.
country song.
Yeah, it's a really lovely song. I mean, all of the Clyde songs are absolutely bangers.
Yeah, they are.
Are all quite high.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that's quite a strain or quite difficult to get
Mm-hmm.
through the full show to sustain that for the entire
Yeah.
show.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get into character for both tracks? So what do you do on a normal, and then what would you do going
Um,
into Pride?
well, obviously you've rehearsed and stuff, but
Yeah, yeah.
as for Clyde especially, how would I say get into character? It's more so that like you've got a character that you've built somewhere
Mm.
during
Yeah, you got to
rehearsals and
find him.
stuff. So when you're on, you're like, oh, that's all the work I've done before. Is that? So as soon as you get on stage, that's just there, and you're ready to go. Um, Too much what I'm going to be doing. I like to just hope for the best because that kind of makes it a bit fresher and a bit sparkier. I mean, I say that sometimes I do that and it all goes really wrong.
Yeah.
So it's probably not the smartest idea, but that's the way I like to try and do things. And then with Bud and Archie, they're like proper, almost like cartoon characters. They're such like characters that the caricatures is the word I'm looking for. That they're again they've kind of been built somewhere else, and you just you just pull that out of the bag when.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, have you had
Mm.
any issues on stage mishaps? Any problems go wrong?
Um, in Bonnie and Clyde, I mean, the list is endless with in terms of like little words being dropped or
Yeah,
lines being
yeah, yeah.
dropped and being in slightly the wrong blocking and stuff. But in terms of anything that has been like absolutely catastrophically wrong, so far, touch wood, nothing awful has happened. Um, yeah, there was one time where the car door didn't open, but that wasn't even any drama.
No,
So
just jump
yeah, so
over.
far so good.
Yeah, good, good. That's good to hear. And you've done a fair few shows as well, which is always good thing to know. Now, you said you've done your second last night as Clyde at the Garrick.
Yeah,
That's crazy. And you'll have many more to come in the next couple of weeks, I imagine.
absolutely. Yeah, I've got two a week coming up. So yeah, it'll be good. It'll be really exciting. And yeah, like I say, now the kind of first ones are out the way.
Yeah.
I can relax and enjoy it and actually try and do some acting and stuff rather than just freaking out about the lights.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Are you the first point of call if Jordan gets sick too to go on as Clyde?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if Jordan's ill, I'll go on as Clyde, and then if I'm ill or I can't do it, then Charlie, who's in the cast, is second cover. Well, I'm alternate, so he's first cover Clyde. So if I can't do it, then Charlie will do it.
Yeah, well, you're getting plenty of shows then, I imagine
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
Now,
Plenty.
yeah, the final main question, which everyone's probably wondering, I mean, I don't even think we need to ask this question, but why should people come and see Bonnie and Clyde?
um, because well, we've already spoke about it. Everyone's heard the album. Everyone loves the songs. It's
Yes.
really good. And the storyline absolutely batters through. Like it's really like cinematic. It's exciting. But it's probably way funnier than people would think it's going to be.
Mm.
Um, yeah, it's really good. The songs bangers, and also we've got a whole cast of insanely talented people. Like everyone in the cast is covering someone. So even if you've seen it once, if you see it again with a different cast member on as their cover, the whole show will change, and it will be a different show, but it will still be amazing.
Wow. And and then you've got the whole backing up from the gigantic fandom. You guys have got
Mhm.
your What's on Stage award and just the general reviews that have come from the production itself. It's
Yeah,
something that
that's
you've got
probably
to
a far
see.
better answer than mine. I should have said that we've got an award and we've got good reviews.
That's my job. I'm gonna big you up. You just gotta
Yeah,
play it cool. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the way. Yeah, we're all right.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. We're okay.
but no, amazing. And again, I really want to see it. I need to see it.
Yeah, come. Just let us know when you come.
I will. I will let you know. Now, anyone looking for ticket information, you can head to bonnieandclydemusical.com. I've done my research. Um, 11 weeks. So you've got until May to get in
Mhm.
there, see the show, and let everyone know what you think. That's what I'm hoping to do.
Yep,
Got to get my trains booked. I've got to get my tickets booked, and I got to get down there. Is basically what this is telling
100%.
me.
Yeah,
Oh,
where are you based now?
I'm up in Teesside.
Oh wow, so a long way.
Yeah,
All
northeast.
right.
Let's go.
Yeah. Wow.
Um, we can try.
Yeah,
Um,
sure.
and obviously go and follow Barney on social media. Go and
Yep.
check out Barney and follow me on social media. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like this, sort of thing, because there'll be
Hmm.
plenty more coming. And maybe some more Bonnie and Clyde content. I don't even know. Who knows
Yeah,
at this point?
100%.
We need more Bonnie and Clyde content. But
Yeah.
aside from that, I want to thank you for coming in and I want to thank everyone for watching this episode. And I will see you all in the next one.
Yeah, thanks for having me.